Ever find yourself spending $5 on 2-minute noodles? Please, you can do better. Grab a value cravings burrito from Taco Bell. Choose from 3 burritos, each $5 or less. Indulge in a chicken enchilada burrito, beefy cheesy burrito, or cheesy bean burrito. We're talking big flavour that doesn't break the bank. Grab a value cravings burrito today for $5 or less, only at Taco Bell. Terms and conditions apply. Find your closest store at tacobell.com.au.
It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show.
G'day there, podcaster. What happened to Molly there?
As soon as you hit start on the intro, she was like, she had to cough, and she was like, sorry, and then had to leave. Anyway.
Were you nervous about the off-air podcast? Was that why you did that?
No.
Wait, hold your hand out. Hold your hand out flat. That's a strong broadcaster there.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
Some people have quivery hands.
Really?
Yeah, it's when you know they're nervous, you know.
I get the twitch sometimes on the lip. Have you ever had that?
Lip twitch?
Yeah, where it's just like,
I get an eye twitch.
oh,
It's like, yeah.
Hey, hold your hand out, Chelsea.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Do you reckon
What?
I'm double jointed?
No, I was looking at that. Which hand?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's very physical, but Chelsea's holding a hand out and her fingers are like going the other way. Yeah.
Anyway.
Is Kayla still here? She off for the day? Or?
I
don't think we told her.
Yeah, she'll be gone in like 10 minutes. Do you want me to?
I'll send her a message.
Yeah.
Just, hey, open door policy. You know, open door policy here.
That's nice.
Ben and Bell, you guys good?
Yeah.
Yep. Bit of business to get through.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course. Well, for starters, Bell didn't bring that acro back like she said she would yesterday.
So that is one down vote on Bell's name.
I'm so sorry, I forgot. I actually genuinely forgot until we
what
got
do you think,
to
Molly?
work.
It seems a bit...
Oh, I'll bring it.
It's a down vote every day. She doesn't bring it in, right?
It's a cool thing to have in your house. I get that.
It's so nice.
We could.
We've never had them in our house.
Really?
That's the thing. No,
Because you have
no,
them in your
they're at work.
desk and I don't get it on my desk.
It's our office.
I
We're
get it
all in
nowhere.
it together. We're all in it together.
No, because I was
To be fair,
passed
on the
off
trophy-
onto a completely other table, and you guys always sat side by side in your own little table with your acras.
Same thing.
And to be fair, Ben has first right of refusal because it says Ben, then it says my name, then it says your name.
Yep.
Then after that, it's everyone else. So, it's,
Yep.
you know, and I'd love to have top billing. It was a conversation I remember having with Ben. It wasn't like a radio station put us together. Like we were two dudes in community radio deciding, and you know, Ben was just quite firm on Ben and Liam sounding better. And of course, it does now because of all these years. But I mean, there
Yeah.
could have been maybe if I was a little older, it could have been Liam and Ben. I don't
Liam
know.
and Ben, yeah.
Are you saying that because I was just put with you guys that I'm a...
No, that's not
We're
what
a
I'm saying at all.
concoction?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that your name is third on the trophy.
Yeah.
Actually,
That
it's
doesn't even
fourth on the
mean-
first one
Who's
on
the
the
third one?
oh from Trapped.
because it would be
Oh, yeah.
Ben,
Ben and
Liam,
Liam.
then it'd be Wolf, then Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
no, bring it in because as soon as you bring it in,
Yes.
we will then do the series of games where we will
The
compete.
Gabagool games.
The Gabagool games will compete.
yeah.
I can't wait
The
for that.
Gabagimpics.
Gabagimpics, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's lots of business to get to. I don't know where to start with it all, but I guess the first thing we could start with maybe is yesterday we were talking about the angel ashes.
Oh, did you find that, Chelsea? Or Scudda? Is Scudda
Scudda.
and Scud, can you hear us? Can you?
Oh, hang on, that's the whole thing.
Oh, jeez, man.
I can probably put him on.
I got a piece of business that relates to this Scudda issue.
Scudda, if you're listening, I've turned you on and up. So he has to connect via his phone, though, I think.
That's all right, man.
Just
Hey,
start talking, Scudda, if you're there when you're set up.
Is he at home or work today?
I believe he's at work.
Okay.
Okay. that's fine.
Well, yeah. So Angel Ashes.
Yes, Angel Ashes. We're talking about it. Popped up yesterday.
Sorry, that was my fault.
The hold
I'm
music.
testing things
He's
over
testing.
here.
He's trying to get Scudda up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ben brought it up out of nowhere. It sort of threw us back years and years. We met these clients who cremated animals. They might still sponsor Nova. I don't know. They might spend a bit of money on the station. And as a nice gesture, because we thought they were nice people, I made some songs they could use to promote, burning animals that are already dead, obviously.
This is the whole thing. It goes for 2 minutes.
It's gonna be raw.
I wonder. I'm keen to hear. I mean, I'll be honest. I served up 6, maybe 7 parodies for the show this evening. Not saying they're top notch, but I want to hear what one would have sounded like all those years ago.
All right, here we go.
Last week, we had some drinks with
The whole break, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Liam.
from Angel Ashes.
Yeah.
And we're like, what do you do?
So now
They go, we
context
cremate
again.
pets.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
I mean, that's obviously, sad. That's something that has to happen.
I think the first thing I said was, would you do a goldfish?
Exactly right. It's exactly what you said. And I was kind of
A lot of talk over going on.
Yeah. And I remember you were talking to them for like 6 minutes going, would you do a horse? And then I went away and got some these like little mushroom canapes, and I came back and you're like, do you do crustaceans? do you do crabs? They do everything.
I remember.
They're great.
Yeah.
And they were good people.
What are they
nice.
called?
They're called angel ashes.
Angel ashes.
And because, Ben, we go above and beyond for our clients here at Nova, what I've actually done is I've written some jingles for angel
For angel ashes.
Yeah. I thought
Have they cleared this?
I probably should have got their clearance before, but I thought this would help promote their business. Because it is it's a service that people need. Here's the first one. Have a listen. Come in and see the Ash Angels. Pay cash, we'll cremate your goldfish. Cremate goldfish. They did say they do goldfish. Do you reckon they'd be into that?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. This next one's even better. Ash Angels Cremation Services. Ash Angels Cremation Services. For peaceful incineration all across the nation. Ash Angels Cremation Services. You're a little bit confused on one of the lyrics there.
Yeah, I think most of it.
Peaceful incineration all across the nation.
Yep. I feel like you're building to a third.
You best believe. I have one more in the can. Possibly my favourite. Cremate your dog, cremate your dog, cremate your dog, cremate your dog. Yeah, maybe I did take a bit of creative licensing and I stole Noel's Caravan's jingle. But I don't know if they paid for the rights for this funky Congo music in the first place.
So there we go. 3 parodies for Angel Ashes. Kayla's now in the room. G'day, Kayla.
Hello.
Yeah, and I like how I asked, will they hold up? We did a very local show when we were in Adelaide, so you might even be listening to that just being like, what was that? What was that? That was SA Quality Home Improvements, the middle one. SA Quality Home Improvements. And the other one was Noel's Caravans. And I think after that, didn't we get Noel on?
Did we try and
That
get
wasn't
Noel?
from that. That was a completely different thing.
Okay, well, at
you
some
just-
point we had...
We did Name Behind the Brand.
Yeah, because we wanted to do Noel Fest.
Yeah.
And it's like not fest, like Slipknot Fest, but
And
it was Noel Fest. And every bands would have to do their cover of the Noel's Caravans.
And it all started, I think, because we used to do Sing That Jing.
Yeah.
He was
Sing
one of
that
them.
jing.
That was a fun
Yes.
game. Yeah.
And we also had Joe. Hey, Joe, how do you keep the prices so low?
Haggle, come on.
Don't give us a go. We had him on.
yeah.
So we had some pretty big guests.
Hearing
We went
that-
from Triple J and had Billie Eilish and Kevin Hart on, and then we moved to Adelaide Breakfast and we had Noel from Noel's Caravans.
I'm actually really surprised hearing that audio. You sound younger than you did at Triple J, but I'm guessing it's just a skewed look that I've got because you sound, to me, that sounds like you're at Fresh.
Yeah.
But that was here,
It
and I thought
sounds-
you sounded old here.
Like,
when
you
were
know,
here.
that's when we were young, unmarried men, childless men.
We sound hyperactive. It sounds like an unnatural pace of conversation. Like the speed at which we're talking and interjecting in parts where you don't need to interject.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like we are pretty green.
But you were, because remember you came here from Triple J and you were like, commercial! And
Yeah.
everyone was kind of like, ah!
Yeah.
And then coming from Triple J where, you were pretty more.
I wonder if
laid
we
back.
would listen to this in, say, 5 years and it would
Yes.
sound different again.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you don't even want to hear the early stuff. I mean, that's like, oh wow, it sounds so young. It's like
4 years ago?
yeah, it's not even
Shit, yeah.
it's not even that long ago.
Yeah.
3, 4, yeah, 5, yeah. Well, I suppose you could, 5.5-ish if it was like early doors.
What bit of business do you want to do next?
No,
No, we started here in 2020.
yeah, I suppose so.
So you'd be about 4.5.
Yeah, so other business, we got an email at our email address, blb@novaentertainment.com.au from Lockie Braid.
Shout out for using the email.
Yeah, it's nice.
As we say, email is like the official way to get in touch with the show. If you have something like that's a bit more pressing, a bit more bite to it. If you want to just interact with the show, then the Pod Squad on Facebook would be the way to go.
Yeah, so Lockie Braid emailed about the Scudda issue. and not having Scudda in the off-air pod.
Yep.
And he said, "Hi team, using the official show email for official show business. I would like to assist with the solution to stop poor Scudda being forgotten in the OAP and Tamotwa voting. I am happy to fund and organise a life-size cardboard cutout of Scudda, which could be brought into the studio during the OAP. This visual prompt will assist to get Scudda's input for the given vote or segment.
That's great.
If you would like to take me up on the offer, simply reply to this email with a high-quality, full-body photo of Scudda and the address of the Nova Adelaide studios. I will organise the rest."
I love that, Lockie. Thank you so much.
Scudda, you there? You here, Scud?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Are you using the option where we can hear the feedback a little bit? There's a little bit of a feedback loop.
Oh, is there? Okay, so the third option is I've got my phone up to my ear like I'm talking to you on the phone to try and mitigate as much of the feedback as possible.
Yeah, right.
Still getting some, pal.
Damn.
All right.
We can
it's all
try.
right. Did you hear that stuff about the life-size cutout?
I did, yeah. Look, it's a good idea. I'm just worried about you guys having a life-size cutout of me and what shenanigans may ensue from that.
What about, would it make you feel more comfortable if you're like, you're like, you don't want your image, like your whole image out there? What if we used AI to combine ham with you?
I love
so
that.
it was like a leg of ham, but your face was on like the main face of the ham, and then it was like your hair, and then just like your body.
Yeah.
And then so anyway,
For some reason,
like, what is that
I'm
freakish
so much more comfortable.
ham boy doing in there? Well, that's just Scudda. He's an audio producer. He's part ham. Did you not know that?
I also feel like with the mannequin, it reminds me of Dodgeball.
We're doing a mannequin now.
Oh, like the cutout. It reminds me of Dodgeball when it's got the little red eyes behind Ben Stiller's character.
Oh, yep. Spying.
Yeah.
Globo Gym spying
That
on
would be
average
cool though.
shows.
Scudda could watch us as well.
Well,
through him.
imagine if we had the cutout of Scudda and then we get the text to wire up a speaker box.
Or we
so
just
that
tape a phone to
what
it.
comes up out the line comes out of the cutout.
Oh, man, that'd be pretty
Pretty
cool.
good.
I like that.
Yeah.
Actually, I really like that. Can we do that?
Yeah, I think we work on
To
that.
be honest, because this is all audio anyway as a podcast, the visual you could just visualize like that every time you hear Scudda coming through the line, that's actually just through the cutout. Because right now he sounds like he's coming through something else.
Coming through a ham or a cutout. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Not
All
coming
right.
through a ham. I
Well,
did
look,
not say that.
Scud, unless there's any other pressing business, how'd you go with the parodies, by the way, for the show?
Oh, they're coming along nicely.
Okay.
But yes, I will have to mute myself to continue working on those.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you go ahead and mute yourself, pal. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks,
God bless
mate.
you.
Appreciate that.
God bless him.
It's just it's like the feedback's
Yeah,
a little
it's just-
tricky. It's a little
just-
tricky.
It's sort of just enough to throw you off kilter.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we have any other business or anything
Well,
else?
hang
we
on.
need
So
to
where do we
attend
land
to?
with that? Do we want Lachlan to? He said he's happy to organise and fund it.
Oh yeah. I mean, that would be amazing, Lockie.
think so.
If possible,
I'm
yeah.
happy to take ownership of cardboard Scudda, so I can bring him in and put him in the booth when
I love
we're
that.
on show.
I think it has to be life size, otherwise it doesn't sort of.
Okay. I feel weird about having a listener do it for us, so I feel like we should probably do it.
Listener, I would say valued member of this family.
Yeah, but I feel like him paying and organising it feels kind of weird.
Are you putting your hand in your pocket, Belle?
No,
Because that would be the
Very
first time.
expensive.
Absolutely
That
not.
would be definitely the first
Absolutely not. I would like to say the good people at Sinorama could probably make a cardboard
time. Or
cutout.
Steve Printlord.
Yep.
Wonder who's still kicking.
What is that?
He made
Steve
our
Printlord.
Sandstorm Fridays t-shirts.
Yeah, I still remember him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ben and I used him for some merch back in the day, some sweet merch.
Okay.
Also, just so we know, I've got ChatGPT working on a photo of Scudda and getting it to cross it with a leg of ham.
Wonderful.
So we can get that printed out.
ChatGPT working overtime this week.
Yes.
But doing some great stuff.
It actually said a lot of people are making images right now. It may take a while.
Got all these ham images clogging up the server there.
Did you want to go to the photo votes, Chelsea?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Chelsea, did you want to explain?
Yes, I can. So thank you everyone who voted. Essentially, a few weeks ago, our first week as a new team here in Adelaide, we decided to take a team photo, which the first one was taken in studio in Belle's word, very LinkedIn, very formal.
Molly said it too.
I agree. Very survey day.
Basically, everyone
Yeah.
in the room except for Belle and Molly didn't like it. Everyone else was like, this is fun. We all look like friends. It's
We
cool.
don't look like
It's in a
very
radio
Fun is
studio.
not the word.
Just
I
like,
use.
we're just hanging out.
It looked like
we're
our first day
youthful
together.
in the
Yeah.
prime. Well, it was.
Yeah, but
Starters, so it was just natural. It was just,
Was it?
I don't know. I think it
actually,
was.
I was after the first week together. and we still looked awkward.
I was like, I don't know how close to get to everyone. That's how I felt.
Well, look, and then there was a photo that was taken after.
Yes, which we were forced into taking.
We were
a second
forced into.
photo.
We're manhandled.
Here we go.
Onto
I
a
actively
couch.
said I don't want to be in this, and I was.
Ben actually
forced into
said
it.
no.
He did.
And then poor Kayla stayed a little bit later than she normally finishes on a Friday until Ben was decided to finish doing the bit. I think he forgot that Kayla finished, to be fair.
No, I was unaware that Kayla was specifically waiting for the photo.
Did you miss like a dinner or anything?
I don't think I was waiting. I don't
Oh,
know.
really? Oh, I thought you were waiting.
Nah, I think it was fine. It was
You think you're chilling?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Molly was like, are we actually not doing this photo?
Yeah, I was like, oh, is this for real? And then we did rock, paper, scissors, and then we couldn't get the rhythm right. It was
a whole thing.
Yeah.
Really,
It was the whole thing. But it was a big kerfuffle to take another photo.
A few more weeks working together, and I would not be doing that photo.
I know. That's why I had to take advantage of you being nice.
So we put it out to the pod squad to get votes on which photo turned out better. Photo 1, for context, was the one we took in studio
Wonderful.
with a whopping 17 votes.
Okay.
Photo 2, which we took out on the couch, our fun, silly one,
Yeah.
6 votes.
Well, there you go.
No.
Landslide.
Everyone was doing the bit. Everyone's just, they're doing a bit. Everyone deep down actually really loves the second photo.
I'm
because
genuinely
it's
not
much
doing a
better.
bit. I prefer the first photo.
How about a new photo of our own?
Yeah,
I
let's
would
do
love
one where
nothing
everyone loves
more.
it.
Yeah, we need
We'll
we
do
need
a
better
team
one.
photo when Scud's in town. And
Yeah.
not like the meat cut out of him.
Okay,
Which will be hilarious, but, you know.
next Friday then.
Yeah.
Is that next Friday, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeez, that's come around quick. Yeah, I suppose it is.
Nice.
Yeah, wonderful.
Oh,
Me?
Tension.
I can do it if you want. Sorry, I'm just. I can get the next bit of business. I just had to re-prompt ChatGPT because I got the first one wrong. It just photoshopped his head onto a leg of ham.
That's not what we want.
So I want
it
it
needs
to
like blended
merge.
in.
I
It
want it to-
needs this, yeah.
I said half man, half ham.
Yeah, it needs to be like it's in there, like
Yeah.
baked in there.
Yeah. So I've given that some more direction.
Wonderful.
Next bit of business. Molly, there is an issue that we have to address.
And I
Again.
I was going to let it slide. That's why I
what
wasn't
is
going to
it
bring
this
it
time?
up.
Is this the font sizes? You've been a real narc with my sheets.
Look, I'm going to play some audio, and you tell me what you think you've done wrong.
She really took the bait, hook, line, and sinker. And we met the loudest.
So that was yesterday. We were recording the podcast,
What?
and
I can't hear anything.
forget about what Liam's saying. That's just Liam was recording the podcast.
Right.
She really took the bait, hook, line, and sinker. And we met the loudest.
Is it the door?
The door shutting.
The pane of
you
glass
for
nearly
real?
flew out. It was slammed.
Real?
No, I have slowed it down.
We actually had to get a handyman to come in and fix the door.
re-weld the hinges.
Yeah, we had to get Aaron from Doors Plus in to come and fix it up.
So this is slowed down. Listen carefully. You'll hear Molly slamming the door.
Hook, line, and sinker. There it is.
Right there.
There it is. Very loud, very distinctive, very hard to miss.
Yeah.
It would have thrown
Yeah.
a lot of people off kilter at the start. That's the second time I've said off kilter in this podcast. But if you're listening and you're like, oh, I'm really excited to listen to what's coming up the podcast, 20 seconds in, you hear a door close, you're out of the world.
Swerve
You
off the road.
You're like, all right, I'm done with this. I'm going to get listened to another radio.
More than welcome to come in and out at your leisure.
Why was
Just
I
if you
in here?
do, just really quiet with
You
that
came
door.
to get a charger.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
And then the boys afterwards said, need to address that door issue.
Add it to the list.
Very heavy-footed, slamming door.
Do you know what? I feel like
Go
I
on.
actually am heavy-footed.
No, you're not
No,
heavy-footed. You're
no,
not
as a
heavy-footed.
child, no, this has brought up some trauma as a child because
Oh,
we had
dear.
floorboards, and my dad always used to say, "You thump down the hallway. We all know when you're home." So look what you brought up for me.
No, it's fine, just never again.
Just we had to address that. That's all.
Okay.
Anything else anyone would like to address? Anything that any of our behaviour or anything?
Yes.
Open space.
Ben,
Yes.
you telling me to change the shade of grey?
Yeah.
yesterday.
So I stand by
happened?
that. So in the rundown, we have all the breaks plotted out, and sometimes the breaks go longer, which means you don't need as many breaks. So sometimes there is a blank space on the rundown. Molly, you wanted to fill it with something because you don't like to have a blank space there, which I think is fine. But I said rather than just putting something in there, just grey it out, like make it grey. Which I think you thought was a good idea. You're like, great, I'll do that. But then I did pull you up on the shade of grey that you used.
Was it too heavy-handed?
Too heavy. It was that.
And
Heavy like her feet on the floor.
now call me. Just say back off right now if I'm wrong here. But I don't know if this is my eye or is the 620 ad block a lighter shade of grey than the 720 ad block on today's run sheet. Is there an inconsistency there? Is that enough to throw a presenter off kilter mid-show?
Stop saying.
I really
Sorry,
hope
did you
not.
say
Slightly-
the 620 to the 7?
Yeah, no, it's
think
all
it's-
of
No,
6
they're
and all of
the
7.
Can you
no,
check?
they're not.
Can you check, Chelsea?
Well, I never made
Digitally
this
check.
template, so this is actually producer Ben who made this.
Okay, well I'm heavy-handed with my strikes. I'm not above calling Ben and pulling him up on that.
Yeah,
We can change it. Would you like it?
I
You
don't
know, the colours.
Could just be my eye.
I can confirm.
Yes.
Are we talking about the
Six-
greys?
The greys on
Yeah.
620 and 720.
They are different.
See, and that's enough to throw me off, you know.
Do not say it, Lee.
I could be off kilter from that tonight. I could just be like sort of coming down and all of a sudden you're down 3 share points, you lose your job.
Yeah.
You know, we might all lose our jobs. So that's how intense radio is. You need the right shades. You need to be quiet as a mouse in the studio.
How
All
intense
counts.
radio is.
It is a
Tonight
hard business.
we're doing
It's a
a
hard business.
burrito blitz and just asking people, what don't you get? It's pretty-
That's been a long afternoon of putting that together.
Do you know what?
Oh, sorry.
You go. No, you go.
No, just reminded me last night I got home and I think when I got through the door, I must have sighed. And Christian, without pausing for a second, went, "Oh, hard day of doing radio, was it?" And I was like, "No, but can I sigh?" And he was like, "Oh, so hard." Oh, and I was like, but I got it. He was joking because he'd done a double shift at the gym and whatever. And he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm tired." And I was like, "I'm allowed to be a bit tired." And he's like, "Oh."
I
Not a
don't
real
think we
job
can afford to be tired in radio. We could never be caught off kilter.
Stop!
I don't actually sleep. I just think about content all night and I come back and
Yeah,
I
push
lay
it.
on the bed and just process. Oh, okay. Well, I need to bring that up.
You want to see draft 2 of Ham Scudda?
Yes, please. I would enjoy that.
I don't think it's right yet. I think we're getting there. I don't think it's quite right yet.
I feel like I've seen that
pretty
before,
good.
and I hate
Someone
it.
literally made that on paint a few months ago.
Not
'Cause
bad.
the first one, I mean, I can upload both these to the Pod Squad. The first one was that. It was just his head on a
Not
head.
as good.
That's literally the one that's in the pod squad.
And then that is
mean,
like,
that's-
it's
I almost want to get shirts made of that.
and then I said, that's better, but merge the man and the ham even more. I want to blur the lines between man and ham.
How are you gonna
Which
make
Scudda
that
does
sense?
in his day-to-day life. He blurs the lines between man and ham because he loves his ham so much. So passionate about it.
I'll put both of these in the Pod
Can
Squad.
we have him on a bidet?
I could work that in, yeah, for sure. But
We've
because
already used so
I
much
use the
power.
free version of ChatGPT, so after 3 or 4 prompts, it kicks me out, and I have to redo it tomorrow.
Oh,
It's got a limit, unless I pay $30 a month, which I've thought about doing.
That photo, which is in
Give
the
me
pod
the-
squad,
Yes.
Scudda did respond to it,
Yep.
saying, "For the record, this photo is AI generated and not me at all. My hair is way more luscious than that."
Yes. I am using that photo, just because it's the first one I could get. Okay, this is the 3rd draft.
Wonderful.
Getting better.
Is Scudda back? Hello, Scudda.
So,
I'm back. Can you tell?
see,
Yes, I can hear the hum.
the thing is, what throws me about that is the bone is in the wrong spot. The bone is, see what I mean? The bone
Yeah,
is
yeah.
sticking out, the bone shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
He's, the way I imagine Scud, and correct me if I'm wrong, but imagine, where the back of your head would be, there's, a bone sticking out of it. And then the front of your face, where the ham would be sliced, like a big bataki ham
So
would
it
be
looks like the
sliced.
shape of a fish.
Would be
basically.
yes, yeah, like a fish face, but then the front
Oh,
is ham,
y-
and then
yeah.
the hair sits on top.
And how are we going to have a cardboard cut out of
Yeah.
that?
Scudda,
Well,
I
maybe
just,
we could 3D print it.
I just put draft 3 in the group chat if you want to open it up on Messenger and give us your live reaction to that hand.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be honoured. Yeah, because somebody,
clicking away.
I had to reply to that because somebody said, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, so somebody on the pod squad said, "Oh, I wish I had hair as good as this."
Yeah.
And I had to clarify that is not me in the picture. That's AI Scudda.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
It's
with this bone
literally
thing.
the one that's in the pod squad was what Ben just showed us that ChatGPT
That's
made.
the one that I'm using.
So
yeah.
it spat out the same thing.
Yeah, it's. Oh,
It would have
I
so
see what
much
you mean.
now on record of Scudda, you with half.
The
hair.
guy does not look. He looks like. It looks wrong. Obviously, because the man's head attached to ham, but more so the face is just. You know what I mean? It's like a little. I would say it's like 30% off.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'll- maybe-
it should be on the fat end of the ham where you'd slice it off, and then the bone should be on the other end. You're right, Liam.
What I'll do is I'll get a full body photo of Scudda, which I think is floating around. Maybe the one that we used in the Photoshop, Molly, that you used of him doing the DJ set.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try and find another one on Facebook. I'll try and get a full photo of Scud, and then I'll say I want the head on the right way up, and I'll get it sitting on a bidet. Sound good?
I wonder if people will start being like, yeah, no, actually bring the segments back after we've done a 20-minute episode on like how to AI generate a member of the team into ham.
Also, open to anybody else doing it and posting it in the Pod Squad.
Yeah, go nuts. If you've got better tools,
Yeah,
go for it.
I'll post my attempts, and then if you can do it better, go for it.
I think that does us.
I think that does us.
Yeah.
All right, let's all tiptoe out of the studio before the show starts.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.